Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome. Oh, goodness. All right. Sorry. I was very much want to celebrate Super Pants the first for getting first in the chat. He seems pretty excited about it. Welcome, guys. The absolute light beam setting on my little Destiny light here is just glowing strong. I said screw it. Like you all know, it says Opit Steven. So we'll have the color shifting and everything, have some fun. But tonight, guys, tonight, as you can hear by the silence in the background, I am by myself. We are doing a solo stream, and I wanted to explain the title really quick. Odds and ends. This is going to be a somewhat reoccurring thing in the past, or in the future with Destiny. Is there's going to be times that I don't feel like doing a raid. I don't feel like committing to difficult content. I don't feel like getting a group together and hosting all that. And I just want to play the game, get some materials done, wrapping up some quest steps, maybe advancing some forward. So that's what the name of this is going to be for the foreseeable future, including the thumbnail. Big shout out again to Tech Guy Josh for making my thumbnails, the music, the cards, basically anything that's not me sitting here playing a video game on the stream. Other than that, guys, I will try to keep things pretty entertaining, but as you know, with solo streams, be pretty active in that chat. Let's have a chit chat. Anyway, regardless, a couple of other fun little to-do things. As you can see, I'm using a ship because I want, like, this is the OG ship from Destiny. I love it. As you can see up here by this logo, if you know the game, that is correct, ladies and gentlemen. I have completed one run of Vow the Disciple, and this is my new Guardian's look because I kind of wanted to lean into using Osteostriga more. I've got the Catalyst done. I've kind of reworked my stuff. Got a couple of good drops actually on the raid weapons. I will say, big shout out to H2O Wolfman and his buddies for dragging my limp, confused body through that raid, because although it's not difficult, there's a lot of mechanics. I will work on learning that, and perhaps next week we will try to run it. We will see. I'm not going to make any commitments. Other than that, guys, I think that's just all catching up here. I mean, I've got my logo. I've got my Ukraine support logo. Yeah, as you can see, it's a uncommon ship. Other than that, guys, let's start tonight off, actually, by progressing the seasonal quest forward, because I heard there's a little bit of story to knock out. After that, we might go to the throne world, mess around a little bit there, try to get our rep up for a little bit, see if we can do anything there, and then maybe shift into some Vanguard ops to wrap things up. I apologize about any slurping or anything like that. Also, I have a keyboard. I didn't realize that because I play on Xbox, I can connect my keyboard, and yeah, it's pretty fun. That'll be very helpful for future raids. You just hit 1,000+ hours on Rust. Good job, my man. Good job. Alright, let's see. I think there is a little bit of story to knock out here as my wrist locks up.
Load your guns, Guardian. The Scion has discovered the truth behind the Hive's plans.
Oh no.
They're vying for control of the Scarlet Keep on the moon. The Lucent Hive want to take it from Xivu Arath's forces and claim it for themselves. They're using their stockpiled light, taken from dead Guardians, and trying to manifest Savathun's throne world.
Oh no.
If they're successful, they'll launch a full-scale invasion of Earth.
See if I can get my hat
This
loosened.
was their plan from the beginning. Take our home, corrupt our planet, overrun us, remove us from the universe. And when we are gone, forgotten, they will become the Guardians. Go to the Scarlet Keep. Summoning the throne world will take an elaborate ritual. Stop it. Keitel has pledged her full support and is already approaching the moon with her forces.
Well, alrighty.
Let that be the last thing these hives see. Unity in the face of oblivion. Show them that even if they destroy us, they will never destroy who we are.
Word.
I'm counting on you, young wolf.
You know, Super Pants, when you like a game, don't be ashamed of the hours you logged into it. So, don't even stress that. Do I want... I'm actually going to hold on to doing... Well... Let's see what we can get here. I forgot you can just, like, grab this. We'll get the void weapons. Okay, we'll grab this one. Maybe we'll sit in here for a little bit. I don't really want to do the finisher one because I want to kind of relax. So, let's see. Perpetual motion and harmony. Is that going to be... It's got a range masterwork, which is good. Ricochet, so... I mean, in some places that might be useful. Let's run it over to my vault and see if there's any, if it's better than the role I currently have. Because I think I have two. I have Compulsive Reloader and Focus Fury, and then Auto-Loading and Elemental. So, technically, I'll throw it in here for now. My vault has ballooned because of the current issue with resources. You know, like you have to stockpile your deep sight weapons. Like, these are the ones I haven't done yet. And I'm also trying to hold on to them because I want to just take a day where I'll just, like, roll through a Vanguard playlist and I'll just go like crazy. Oh, I got a humble brag here for a bit. So I got a stats for all and adapted munitions, which is honestly, like, you know, it could have its utility on my Insidious that I don't physically have. And then I've got this bad boy, which not only dropped from the raid, but it dropped with immovable object. So that's kind of a fun perk. And then it also dropped with Surrounded. It's got the Soul Drinker, and it's a deep sight weapon. Absolutely crazy. That was from the end chest, which was the deep sight chest. Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very fun. Other than that, let's bebop our way. Let's bebop our way over to the moon and take care of this. Now, I'm saying... Ideally, right now, I want to get all this stuff done, but like, I'm not going to stream for like 4 hours tonight, so we can figure that out together. Yeah, I was a little hesitant to go with the red, but this is actually the shader from the new raid. I was lucky enough that the team that Sherpa'd me through was able to, like, get it done, you know? Is there any reason to keep that? Probably not. See ya. Oh, I already have one. I know I'm holding this dumb. Let me flip that around. I also got the catalyst done and spec'd this out for range. As you can see, the handling is not great, but man, the range, you'll see. And then I obviously have to pair it with Necrotic Grip. Necrotic. Iron Banner stream soon? Possibly. I am a little hesitant to jump into PvP. I've heard that it's a little bit in a tough spot at the moment. I know Gambit is annoying as hell too, so we'll have to see.
The Lucent Hive are attempting to retake the Witch Queen's position on your moon.
Transporting an invasion force of this size must require a massive hive ritual.
Crow, do you have eyes on the ritual? Crow,
No.
do you read me? Damn it.
Push forward without him. We can't split our focus while the Lucent Hive is staging an invasion.
Alright, let's just, like, buy it out. I've been using this loadout for a little bit, and I'm having a blast, because look how just overwhelming this stream is. Look at that, dude.
Guardian, I've
sent a Brachus to assist you.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Cabal reinforcements.
Victory
Just
comes
vied in
Lord
hard.
Saladin.
Look at that. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Hi, buddy. How are you feeling? Let me smoosh your ghost. Proc Devour. This build is insane. Like, I used to rely pretty heavy on stasis for my PvP group. I just forgot. Look how good I am. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That, which procs Devour, because it's cool. This is like an all-out war, and I am so here for it. So basically, I don't know if you guys have ever seen... I don't know if I've shown off this build because I just kind of came up with it recently, but it is very, like, add clear, void, like, smash and grab kind of weapon. I could have a better roll on my... Look at that. I could have a better roll on my, my grenade launcher here. I'm just, you know, it is what it is. So, I think it's like a something unrelenting. I don't know. It's not the best. I'll tell you that. Like, I remember.
Looks like the Hive saw us coming.
Person
Without
knows where
close
he's going.
recon, we're flying blind.
My scions report an energy surge up ahead. It must be the Hive ritual we seek.
Good. Let's crush the ritual, bag their leader, and shut down this invasion.
Get the bag. Run through my stuff. Another thing I was thinking about doing recently, or in the near future, is not recently. I'm a little out of it. Sorry, guys. Is I want to catch up my other characters with the Witch Queen. I don't know if I'll be streaming the legendary versions. I might just run them through the normal, so it gets me a little bit higher. I saw that you can now,
This
for
must
$20,
be the ritual
boost
that
your
Kaido
characters.
Scions reported.
Nah, I'm
Those
good.
receptacles are focusing their stone.
I'll do it myself.
Bring down the tribute bearers and disrupt the portal.
Once we halt their reinforcements, we'll
Boink.
chop the head off this snake.
This is a cool mission. I like this. I like that it's very Savathunish. Oh baby. Oh baby, get out of the way. I do have Dead Messenger, which is a fantastic grenade launcher because it's a wave. I know a lot of people don't like wave grenade launchers. Jeez. I really enjoy them. I have no idea what I'm doing, I'll be honest with you. I overthrew that. Smoosh your boost. What's this? I don't know what I just did. I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was good. Give me this thing. Alright, we go this way now. There's a shrieker up. I'm just going to ignore that. How many burdens of tribute can I do? Okay, so this is pretty easy. I like do a little hippity hop. Oh, it's just like like you do it anywhere. Cool, and it just tells you. Gotcha. Where is everyone today? By everyone, if you mean like people that I play with, I actually wanted to do a solo stream. Just it's been a while since I've done one, and sometimes you just need a break, you know. Somebody has departed. That's always a good feeling. Okay, well, we need to take out these wizards and stop messing around. So, how about you guys do the thing with the thing. Okay, I will do the tribute on this side if he does it over here. Good job. Let me just fumble. Know your viewers? I don't know, man. Maybe it is like it's just bad timing. Maybe it's just the fact that like they haven't shown up yet. You know, that's something that, like, it's kind of, I'm actually super pants. First of all, thank you for being a rock star, being here almost every damn stream. You're awesome, man. I appreciate you. And, like, you're in a different country, so that's awesome. I appreciate the hell out of that. Honestly, man, I used to really take that to heart when I'd stream to 0 people. But nowadays, I kind of realize that, you know, everyone's got lives, everyone's busy. You know, I can't expect everyone to tune into every stream of mine. I know I can't always tune into my favorite streamers' streams, and I sure as hell can't always tune into my friends' streams either. It is what it is, and if they show up, awesome. If they don't, that's totally fine, man. But you know, I appreciate the support and any and all support. But I have a burden. Come here, little muffy. All right, so clearly, this is a cool. I really wanted that guy dead. This is a really cool, like, encounter. Sorry, I'm drinking chamomile tea with honey in it because I am constantly a mess. And I would like to not feel like crap all the time. Dusty, wait for me, Dusty. So, here's a question. If anyone's watching currently and knows the lore, or if you're watching retroactively and knows lore, why is it that, like, a lot of the places Savathun's throne world shows, like, the aesthetic of it shows up? Is it because she is the goddess of lies, aka can do basically anything?
He's still missing.
My scions confirm. Target acquired.
Engage, but do not destroy, Guardian.
Once my warriors send you into the mindscape, you may be as brutal as you wish.
Brutal. Okay, so... Oh, God. Good shot! I will say, though, I'm kind of slaying. I wish she would stop targeting just me. That'd be... The Wither Horde. Beautiful, people. Beautiful. Let's get that Wither Horde action going. Oh, we're trapping. Mindscape time. I really enjoy this. I should have planned better.
This is the Mindscape, Guardian. It's a mental projection built by my scions. Sever the Witch Queen's connection to this hive before it escapes.
I was drinking my tea. Hello. What's up, Yoda? Goof. He said, what do you know about Yoda? Oh, wow! Just spread that poison, baby! I keep trying to reload Osteostriga, but I forgot that it's got basically, like, overflow built in. Okay, we got the Savathun part.
Those second projections must be how Savathun manipulates her followers. However she does it, the synaptics...
I love the mobility on the spear. Like, I love it. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that mobility, baby. She'll rain fiery hell down upon you. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Let's get a little bit of action over here. Yeah, I'm thinking next week if we can time it right to get a group together for. Oh god, I just threw myself off the edge. For the new raid, because it is awesome, man. It's so good. I mean, Last Wish has been my favorite. Obviously, I love Vault of Blast just because it's OG, it's fun, it's simple. Like, you don't have to freak out. Like, actually ran like a random LFG vault run yesterday, and it was fun as hell. But I think I have to admit that, like, Last Wish is my favorite raid because it's the most rewarding in my opinion. Oh boy, that was a bad throw. Bro! Thank God they track. Like, really? Okay, where was it? I was doing a Battlegrounds, like a PsyOps Battlegrounds the other day, and straight up, like, frick me. Oh, I missed. I suck. Squishy! Smooshy squoosh. That was a cool one. I like that one the most out of all three. Opportunities for the material. That was probably really confusing for everybody, sorry. I'll fish my tea before it gets icky. I like that the chest does not spawn. And by that I mean I don't like it, because I need to get through.
The invasion is halted.
Okay, I was about to say, I was
The
like,
feat made possible
I didn't
by
die?
the Guardian and my psionic warriors, who have proven their worth yet again.
When the Lucent Hive make their next move, the Vanguard and the Empire will stop it. Together.
Let's not put the tongue before the tusk, small man. Trust is still being built. But for today, at least,
At this point I'm just
I am
like having
happy
fun.
to share a victory.
Someone needs to track down Crow. I'll see you back at the tower.
What is Crow? Just like, he's like, I'm not... Well, now I don't want to do it, he said. The problem is this is such a wide mouth cup that it makes it kind of difficult to drink it. All right, let's see. I think I wrapped up. Alrighty. We'll definitely have to do it one more time because I cannot not do that. Let's check the helmet. Okay, it's a little bit higher. We'll just go for no blues. Unless there's this, then I do take blues over that, so that way I get the legendary shards. Let's see what that bow dropped at. Hip fire grip and explosive head. I like the explosive head. I don't like the hip fire grip. So this is either dismantle fodder, which we need to get deafening whisper back up. We need to get, and this. Yes, I know I could probably be like saving some stuff, but I get so many weapon drops and I have so much in my vault that I can probably just like call it safe. So we will go to the helm. Go talk to Lord Salad Plate. I should say also, I turned in 154 Iron Banner tokens that I hoarded during the last Iron Banner from last season. And I got an entire, except for the bond, but it's okay because the bond I already had. I got an entire set of Warlock Iron Banner armor with decent rolls. I mean, a lot of them are like almost what I want, but not quite. But then on top of that, like I got, I guess I could just show you. I got kind of a sniper. What's it called? Oh shoot, I'm gonna find it. Oh jeez, there's so much in this vault. I don't like being a hoarder, so I look at all this stuff and I'm like, I need to clean it out. Occluded finality. But look, I already have a no distractions opening shot, and then I already have a mulligan and a vorpal, so I really don't need another one. It was like a decent roll, but not great. But I did, however, get this bad boy. Look at this sweet lightsaber doohickey. Oh, I don't need to do that. But it dropped with, you know, we'll just throw it on sword damage and ammo, since that's not enduring guard. I do not care about guards. I never guard. But tireless blade and assassin's blade, which is not bad. And then of course you got the skulking wolf or whatever. So that was a really good drop. But yeah, I got, you know, I got the iron forerunner set for my warlock. Will I ever use it? Probably not. I'll be honest with you. I also, there's too much to do in this game. Oh yeah, here's the robes I got from the raid. I don't know how I feel about how they look, so we're just going to leave it at that. I did get the boots, though, which is fun, fun, fun. So really quick, sorry, I'm just kind of curious. Does this not change it whatsoever? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I do like the boots, the way they look. Oh yeah, and I do also like, and I know this is stupid of me to bring up, but I do like the way these Warlock boots look. However, having said all that, let's move forward here. Oh, jeez. All right, Lord Salad Plate. Oh boy, here we go.
Crow, what happened?
I didn't mean to.
A full abort sequence initiated from this location. What have you done?
Oh no.
I shut it down. I didn't know it would kill the Scion.
Oh, snap.
Keitel sends an emissary to the tower, and you kill him. Can you even understand the repercussions this will have?
Uh-oh.
I'll face them. What the Vanguard was doing here wasn't right.
It's not your place to judge.
You said the right path can be hard to find, but when you do, you have to be strong enough to walk it.
I also said mercy to an enemy must not come at the cost of their victims.
We already disrupted Savathun's ritual on the moon. I couldn't stand by while I did this to these Hive.
I'm normal, not much.
The Hive are monsters.
We'll eventually get there.
So was I.
When Keitel learns of this, I hope the Vanguard can survive your conscience.
That is, like, super bad. What did you do, Crow?
You understand?
Yeah, I totally understand. Let me shoot you in the head. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. That is wild. Oh, boy. Are we just going to take our sweet time on... Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, hello. Okay, so here's what dilemma I've been running in with Operation whatever that word said, Elberus. Hey, idiot. Anyway, what I've been having to do, unfortunately, is I've had to dismantle my intel and run it like two or three times. And the reason I had to do that is because it caps at 2,000, and I don't feel like running it a bunch of times and spending... You know, I just realized I'm an idiot because I could have just ran it once, opened the chest, ran it back again. Yeah, let's just run it like 2 or 3 times if we can. I want to do the... Well, I guess I could technically just do the... Okay, so is this the Unstoppable? Oh, what if I don't want to do the Unstoppable? I don't like it. Unstop is a pulse. So I guess I'll do pulse. But I can remedy the pulse situation by bringing out an old friend. Boom! It's my grid skipper. I will be putting major spec on it for the things. I also have a Thresh Frenzy heating up roll that I have loved for so long. Like, I love this thing. I guess technically I can't really go wrong there. I will do a Battleground playlist. I did say this was odds and ends, so hopefully everyone's okay with that because it's definitely what I'm doing. Let's clear that. I think one of the big things I'm going to try to focus on in the next little bit of content for Destiny is I definitely want to run Vow of the Disciple a lot. I want to revisit Last Wish because I would like 1K. I need to... I need to get through Deepstone Crypt on this channel more than just once. How to get Duskfield grenades? Oh man, that's so long ago. You have to beat the campaign of Beyond Light, and then you go back to the Stranger and you work on like the quests, and eventually it'll you complete a quest and it'll drop to you. Not drop, I shouldn't say that. It'll be awarded to you at the end of the quest. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah. Back to the moon. Yeah, so just
As my scion said, Luce and Hive are mobilizing on your moon. They're preparing an invasion.
Sorry, I got
They must
really
be using their
distracted.
stockpiled light to
Also,
transport their
Google.
forces between worlds. Break their
Because I
legs
don't
and
know
ruin their
everything
ritual
about
gut.
Destiny. I know a decent amount, but I definitely don't know everything. It is for shizzle, my nizzles. Alright, I think I have the whatchamacallit procced. Unstoppable? Yes, I do. Okay. Cool, because those are going to be annoying and they're going to be a problem at some
I've
point.
sent a Brockus to assist you.
I never thought I'd be happy to see Cabal
Okay,
reinforcements.
so that's 40.
Victory comes in many forms,
Oh, yeah!
Lord Saladin.
Whoa! The necrotic? Necrotic grips are quite good, man. I love it. My roll is horrific. I'll be honest there. Oh my god. Ah! Give me that boost. I mean, it's fine. I don't need to not die. I just was trying really hard. Okay, well, there's that. I need to get a better roll because it's like low recovery and low intellect, which is not really what I want. I mean, I spec'd out towards what is it? Strength? Yeah, strength. I spec'd out for strength because I really just didn't want to. Oh, nice. How is that not murdering you? You little lint liquor. Okay, I'm definitely low health, but I want this thing a dead. Oh god! Oh man. Sorry! Guys, can we kill that thing? Can we please kill it? Can we kill it? Can we kill it? Yes! Yes! I don't know what Hoarded Light does, but I love that I get a bunch of it. I really prioritize those enemies now, and I don't know why. The amount of ammo that Osteostrega with its catalyst and when you respec it has is almost offensive. If you keep getting like final blows and kills, you can just unload on them. I didn't even get a chance to shoot the thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I bumped into your face, Mr. Titan. I have this OP grenade launcher in D2. Do you now? Because I heard the most OP grenade launcher is actually the new one from the raid if you get with chain reaction, because it is a wave, and it's basically like mixing, you know, the wave grenade launcher archetype with Salvager's Salvo, which is unbelievable, let me tell you. I love Salvagers. It's been a little outclassed for me, unfortunately, because I miss using it, but here we are. I really hope I can get enough that intel crap I had to dismantle. If I would have thought about it a little bit
I learned
harder.
about the hive from
I don't know.
Savathun. Their rituals rely on tribute bearers. If you see anything like that, kill it.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought about that. I would have just ran one of these, opened a chest, ran another one, and then that would have been it. But that's how I've been doing it for the past, I don't know, few days. Oh, I see a gentleman and a scholar is also using Osteostrega. Well, hello, sir. Man after my own affection. it's a little disgusting how amazing this grenade launcher is. Now, should they have trapped it behind a paywall? No. No, they shouldn't have. I went the wrong way. They really shouldn't have, because that is kind of jacked up in my opinion. They should have made it accessible to everyone. Maybe you just have a way of like handling things differently. I don't know if that makes any sense. But maybe instead of the whole, we're gonna make you buy the deluxe edition of the Witch Queen, which is like $80 for you to get access to this really good, really good SMG. I mean, it really is, like, it's just unbelievably good. And it's a shame because a lot of people don't have access to it because they don't have the financial means to pump out that much money. So they're left kind of like, oh man, like, how come I can't have fun? That's my whole spiel. I don't really like when stuff is exclusive, you know? I think that's a little messed up. I really do. Come back here, you. Give me all the burden of tribute. Man, this thing is just an absolute chunker. Oh boy! Give me help. Or give me not death. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is getting hectic. You know what? You know why it's hectic? It's because it is not the 1350 version. I will read your I'm pissed I paid as much as did not even get the Osteo. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I love Bungie so much. I really do. And I think that I will play this game for a very, very long time because I have played it for a very, very long time. But I think gating stuff is a little poor business practice because you're locking out so many of your potential people from content, and that just causes a lot of animosity. I paid, and here's my whole spiel. I remember talking about this with Patrick, the guy who I raid with occasionally, one of Nick's friends, but he and I were talking after a raid one night, and we just like sat there and went on like a whole tirade about like it's completely whack that they price gate and do pay to win sometimes, even though like it may not be pay to win in the definition. It still has an aspect of like, hey, like, you know, if you pay more money, you get access to this exotic that is clearly it's Thorn without it's a full auto Thorn and like with better range, because when you fully upgrade it and like deck it out, you can choose like more range, and I've maxed my range to literally 100, so I'm shooting at almost like scout rifle ranges with an SMG that does poison damage over time and creates bursts of poison. Then I pair it with my necrotic grips, and then the burst of poison on final blows gets just unbelievably like spanked over there, you know. And it's just, I don't know, there's a part I wasted my grenade. I played my fail. It's just, I don't know. It's a little scummy, and people are like, "Well, then why did you buy it?" Well, I bought it because I play this game so much in lieu of, you know, other games. I didn't buy Elden Ring. I mean, I might in the future, who knows. I didn't buy, you know, Forbidden West, mostly just because I don't have a PS5 and I don't really want to play it on PS4. I also have never played the first game, so that's a fair reason. But like, you know, it's, I don't know. I could justify it because I was like, I'd be paying for that, buying new games too. But here's another bit of it. I also got Xbox gift cards for gifts, and I used those to pay for it. And I was like, well, I might as well buy the fancy edition. Long rant, long talk of me just basically slightly disagreeing with the practice of locking exotic weapons. It reminds me of when I played Destiny 1 and the PlayStation got exclusive stuff. It was like my biggest fear that we were going to run into something like that. It's like, oh, like, great. So, like, you're telling me that we're gonna have a situation where I don't know where I was going with that. Basically, I don't want exclusive content to be gated behind a paywall that aggressively. Like, if someone doesn't buy the expansion, then yeah, dude, you can't play the expansion. I mean, that's just very common knowledge. It's very basic. Like, sorry, if you want the expansion, you better buy the expansion. But when you lock people from exotics and like specific stuff like that, I was very concerned that was going to be the case when we got, what was it? Sorry, let me focus before I get killed. Screw you, not Savathun. I don't know, man. I just, like, yes, I understand. Like, I know people were pretty pissed about the dungeon thing back when that was announced, but at the end of the day, like, this is a live service game. It's gonna have some aspects of that, but like, let's avoid the weapons. You know, let's avoid like the exclusive weapon exotics or exotics that get gated for versions or for DLC. Like, that's the thing too, is if you think about it, like, you can't get, what is it? You can't get, I'm trying to think of a good example. You can't get the exotic glaives or the parasite without having the witch queen, you know? Like, you need the, oh my gosh, I'm literally just wandering in a circle. You gotta have the DLC to access those exotics. That's a little different, you know? That's fine. The problem I have with the Osteostriga, and this is me being kind of a hypocrite because I own it and I bought it and like I specifically was very excited about it. Come on. But I really found an issue with when it was like, oh, you need the deluxe edition to get Osteostriga, and it's going to be unbelievable. Like, it's really, really, really good, you know? That's where I draw the line. Is if it was kind of like a just another niche one, it's a little different. But you can't sit there and, I don't know, you can't force people to spend $80 or something, or guilt them with FOMO, and then expect people to react very well to that. You know, it's just, come on, like, poor business practice. I don't think it should have been done. But here we are. And, yeah, I hate to say it, guys, Osteostriga is a hell of a weapon. And it is a bummer that it is, no, guys, are you, oh my god, did the normal edition get an exotic? Yes, the normal edition has, and by normal, do you mean, what do you mean by normal edition? I guess is my question.
Good work.
Okay, let me check on how much.
On
222. Okay, so we're gonna need
Deploy a team to hold
more.
the area after we're through.
Already done, Empress.
I can see now where Commander Zavala gained his tactical acumen.
Yeah, sorry. The normal edition of Destiny without the Witch Queen did not get an exotic, obviously. However, the normal edition of Witch Queen did get the glaives. It got the how many times are we going to get this style of weapon? It didn't. We got the glaives. We got Parasite. So, and also, like, here you go. Here's Parasite. If you haven't seen it, this is a mission after you beat the Witch Queen. You get this thing, and it shoots the worms, which is awesome. And it does a lot of chunk damage, which is always good. However, is this dismantle fodder, or is it going to be better? Oh, it is better. Cool. See, this is good, because I'm getting my stupid legendary shards back up after I had to blow a bunch of them to buy the stupid double ascendant alloy to get the catalyst. halfway through the mission. Oh, right on. Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon for chunk damage. We'll have to... I don't think there's been enough time to fully grasp its potential yet, so we'll see. We will see.
Multiple fire teams have disappeared. We don't know if it was a coordinated
We
offensive
do know
or
what it
just
was.
bad
We've done this
luck.
part. This guy's got no
Savathun was
time.
behind it. She
I always
must
say
have
no time to
plans for
explain.
them.
Always on time,
More intel.
rather.
Empress
And
Kaido's
he,
scions will help the Guardian
he
secure a high
is so cool
lieutenant
for it.
and return them to the tower for psychic analysis.
Feels bad. I want that Sparrow, but I have to get Whisper. I still have to get Anarchy, and honestly, oh god, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Honestly, Anarchy is my #1 priority, just because even though it's not the greatest, it's not what it was, it is still an incredible raid weapon to have. I know it can be pretty good at a lot of encounters. I want to get it. Whisper, I have yet to kind of like... Whisper, I don't really have a plan for in the immediate future, but it will come up eventually. I also need to get 1K. I don't know what I'm talking about, like raid exotics here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. I didn't mean to be here. I don't know how many times on Legendary that right there kicked my ass. Like, he would curve it like this was wanted around a corner, and it would feel so bad just to get spanked by that. Oh, I have lasting impression on. I was like, hello? Get that off. It's not gonna. It's gonna do very crappy chunk damage. Let's just all vibe this out. Oh boy! Up! Darn it, missed. Let's see if the glaive guy. Hello? Is the glaive guy tearing him up? Boom! Thank you, sir. Check my hunter after this mission. If I can, if you're online, I will. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Poison is Obi. Oh! My guy. Are you serious right now? Are you actually fucking serious? I'm just gonna say, like, the fact that that dude just jumped in front of my grenade really pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I worked very hard for those grenades, even though they're back right now.
Those must be our missing guardians.
Yeah, they're dead. Okay, we get it.
They're not just dead. They've been drained of their light.
Oh my gosh, are
We got the
you
hunting party,
gating
but I
the
don't see any
amount of
high-ranking
time
targets.
it takes me?
I'll dispatch
Okay,
a
let's check.
recovery team for the buddies.
Right on, right on, right
In
on.
the meantime, secure the
If
sector
it would
and track down
load,
the
I would...
leader.
Oh no, you have no head. Pretty cool armor, though. Stats for all, sticky, chill clip, glaive, yep. Loot, shoot to loot, and opening shot. I will say this. I have to share probably an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big shoot to loot fan. I see for a sense what its utility is, but outside of like GM content where you're not reliant on that like perk slot on a scout rifle or something, where maybe you need heavy to
There's some kind
do
of
some
hive
chunk
magic at work
damage.
here.
I don't
I think it's
see
using
the
the light they took from our guardians.
I don't see the point of like, okay, we're like, you're gonna shoot this to get your stuff, and like I understand the thought process, but like really how how important is that to you? And it's a nice to have if it's just an everyday throw on kind of style weapon. Oh my gosh. Don't mind me just backing up through this horde of enemies. Anyway. Ooh, Devour, baby. I'm so validated, by the way, I'm so validated with my was Void 3.0 because I always ran Void like non-stop when I was in D1. Like I so much so that I neglected to even finish the solar class, and that's something I still need to work on because it is just unbelievable how like how little I've put on, like effort I've put into my stuff. And I know that sounds really, dude, get out of the way. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, one of my new triggers is when people do that, when they don't do what they're supposed to do with like the lose and high, kill the ghost. Like that's the whole thing here. You gotta kill. You could smoosh the ghosty, okay? Yeah, but like, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, D1. I really want to actually jump back in pretty soon and do like a raid, maybe like not make a new character. I don't know if I want to commit to that, but like do Crota, do King's Fall for the first time. I really want to do King's Fall for the first time in D1 because when it eventually comes to D2, because it is gonna, we all know it. I don't know it because I've never done it. I did Vault and I did Crota. That's what I did. I didn't do Wrath because I never was invited to that. Not for like the lack of my friends trying. I also wasn't very confident with myself in games back then. Like I thought I was trash. Okay, are we just big vibing, not using the sword? All right, cool. Oh, he did. I was just being like, dude, get the ghost! Oh man, ooh, this guy. Like I can be so passive aggressive right now and message him in the fire team chat if he has chat turned on and go smoosh the goose. Don't forget to smoosh their ghost. Because let me tell you how annoying it is to fight those things in the legendary campaign and just be staring at a brick wall and like knowing that ghost is gonna revive. Oh my god, the flinch. Are we not feeling like taking down enemies today? Is that the kind of vibe I'm getting off of people? Area of effect. Oh boy. Oh boy, here he is. Whew. Man, this thing melts. I think this was my first ever grid skipper, if I remember correctly. Oh my god. I'm about ready to lose it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little salty. Getting a little spicy with that crap. Like, dude, use your effing like finisher, man. I just hit for 97,000 without even trying with a rocket. So yes, this is a weapon I use in raids. Why are you asking? I actually, I was talking to somebody, when was it? It was either on Twitter or something like that, and they were asking me, like, I'm a first-time raider, what do you think I should be doing? And I thought about it really long and hard, and I will say what I told them to all of you. Public service announcement. There's a couple of rules I try to follow being a raider, or like going into a raid with people, whether you are with your friends, or if you are LFGing, looking for group, if you know what that means, where you're going with random people. Don't fall off the map, but rule number 1, and this is my, I should say this is my personal raid rule. This is my personal raid rule list. Do not go in completely blind unless it's part of the you know, it's part of what you guys want to do. Like, if you want to go in completely blind, like a day one world's first race, or if you're going for the contest mode and you're going for all that shiznit, then by all means do it. Like, go in blind. If that's, sometimes you don't have an option. If the raid is brand new, aka the Valid Disciple stuff. Oh my god, that's oh god. Oh no. Yeah, it, like, with that, totally do that. Totally do that, because that's part of it. Like, you gotta do it. I stunned him as he died. However, if the raid has been out for, I'd say, a week, most major streamers like Datto, Fallout Plays, Rick Kakis, they're going to be putting out guides, and they're going to be doing it very quickly, because that's part of the game of being a content creator. You're going to want to put out a guide before other people, so there you go. Like, you got to do it. All that being said, look up a guide, do your best job to know mechanics. When I say mechanics, notice I used an S, plural. That does not mean a mechanic, unless specified by your raid group that we're going to have you run this specific role. You know, say Deep Stone Crypt, for example. I'm going to be the suppressor for the entire time, or I'm going to be the, you know, I'm going to be a bomb runner and backup operator, you know, like that kind of deal. Like, do not walk in unless others specified, not knowing at least a somewhat, like, familiar thing. Like, perfect example is I rolled up with the group of people that I did vow with, and I knew the gist of what had to be done. I wasn't very clear on certain encounters on how to do it. Oh god. So I did have to be carried a little bit, and let me tell you, me personally, I felt like hot garbage. Sorry guys, I caused a couple of wipes, like, and I did, and it was very frustrating because I don't like to be that person. Oh my god, I think that was my rocket. Get it, 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 get it! Okay, I still got it. Yeah, so go in, know the mechanics to the best of your ability. Even if you haven't put them to practice. Big important step there. You do not, we might have to do another one. Okay, we'll do one more. Know what the F you're doing, because I know how frustrating it is to pop into a fire team with people and you're like, do you know what you're doing? No. Like, why are you in the raid then? And that's me being elitist. And again, like, this is coming from a guy that straight up, like, what, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, ran his first vow and was barely familiar with anything. Like, I wasn't very familiar with how things should have gone. That's a problem.
Find the answer yourself.
So, number one, if you want to do a raid, I personally suggest that you learn the mechanics to the best of your ability. Watch a bunch of different guides. Don't just watch one, like, oh, like Destiny raid in 3 minutes or something, like, or less, or whatever. Because that'll give you the gist of it, but that will not give you the in-depth look. I have to recommend Datto is incredible, obviously. Fallout Plays is my go-to for learning a raid, because he breaks it down in every finite detail, and he goes through things like legitimately, you know, I went to him to learn Last Wish, and I felt very, like, confident going into it. Now, number two, this is just my personal feeling, is do enough research on the meta, quote-unquote, or the, you know, what's in for DPS, like damage phases for bosses. Do a really good look. Last season we had fusion rifles with particle deconstruction. That's what it was. Now we have, we kind of have a weird situation where, like, right now, suppressive darkness is probably the closest we're going to get to that. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Oh, this one again. I was kind of hoping to be the other one so we could go for 3. But yeah, so just come in with good enough weapons. Don't rock up with something that's rolled terribly. You know, the weapon rolls do matter when you get into high-end content. That is why it is called high-end content. It's not for the blueberries that have picked up the game a week in and just want to roll into a raid. That's not really what you should be looking for in raid partners, and that's not because if I'm hitting with volatile rounds right now, I'm literally ruining these guys' careers. I know that's, as I said, I know that's elitist. I know that comes across really jerky and douchey, that I'm like, oh, like, you can't just, like, we're not looking for, well, me, I'm not looking for somebody that I'm going to have to babysit the entire raid. Not because I don't want to help, I'm okay with teaching, but I don't want to sit there and be like, do you have a legendary... Good throw. Do you have a legendary rocket with explosive light? Or lasting impression? Or, you know, X, Y... You know the examples. Like, don't come in with, like, blue weapons. That's a good thing. That's a good baseline. Come in with meta weapons, which are legendary rockets with explosive light, Vorpal, lasting impression. I'm probably forgetting about Clown Cartridge. You know, that thing. If I'm missing any, I apologize. You know, linear fusions with firing line are great right now. Triple tap firing line is an insane build. Obviously, light hers being a daffy little baby. Yeah, just come in to the best of your ability. If somebody's gonna ask you, like, do armor build guides, I can't. Here's the problem with me doing guides. I honestly could probably put together a guide, but you're gonna find the same stuff from people that have better examples than I do. I'm still trying to work through my armor and get better rolls. I spec things a different way too. Like, I go high recovery on my warlocks, high intellect, even though the intellect got nerfed a little bit, like the high intellect. I run things a little differently. I try to run, like, higher discipline. I try to run kind of, like, specialized, but not so... I try to run specialized, but not so much to the point in which, like, I'm gonna get clapped every 5 seconds. So I like a little resilience, I like a little mobility, so I'm not just slow as hell. You know, I like a little bit of stuff. And so there we are. I mean, I honestly, looking up anything that anyone else puts out is gonna be more beneficial than me telling you, you should run this, you should run this, you should run this, because, like, that's not the... Oh my god! That was bull. That guy came around the corner just waiting for me. Teammates, thanks for the not stun. I'm a little salty about it. I'm just kidding. I don't care. This is a playlist activity. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and cry about it. Anyway,
That was just the first wave.
yeah, just come in as spec'd as you can. Like, I guess I could kind of go over, like, some of my ideas right now. If you're a warlock main like myself, and granted, this is going to come across super douchey, but, like, if you have divinity with a lunafaction, like, lunafaction well, when I say that, that means lunafaction boots that are rolled decently into the recovery, maybe intellect stat if you can. It ups your reload speed and, I think, range, maybe, I don't know. I know it's range and reload speed in a well of Radiance, which is middle tree on Solar Warlock. And you just plop that down, and that's going to be your bread and butter. That's, like, what I start most raid encounters with. I say most because the new raid has kind of mixed that up a little bit. You're no longer just standing static to do DPS, which is incredible. I love it. If you are a hunter main, or, well, I guess as warlock, you know, anything that boosts your void abilities at the moment are going to be pretty hefty. You know, I am using, you know, right now one of my main things I use when I'm not using my poison build here is I use, Controverse Hold gauntlets, which are, you know, when you get void grenade kills, it rewards you a random a random amount of grenade energy back. Well, if you are just basically you can spam grenades with decent discipline, and you can just like throw down like that. That is the whole point of that build. It's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm throwing vortex void grenades. I'm getting that grenade energy back with elemental wells when I'm specking for void. I'm getting them to spawn. They're buffing my damage. Look how fast I'm getting my grenades back, and I really don't even have that high of discipline. I'm also using weapons with Demolitionist, which gives you grenade energy back on kills, so that's actually why I use my IS Luna, because it's rolled with rapid hit and demo right now. So what it's doing is it's just keeping my grenades constantly fed, which keeps, you know, ad clear a little bit easier, and you can throw down the vortex, and on static raid bosses you can just kind of just consistently throw them into it, which is nice. I better go deposit this. That's one thing. For Arc, I really don't use Arc a lot, so I can't really comment. Everyday builds are, you know, you want to run just something that is just going to be on all the time, like what I'm wearing right now is necrotic grips. It's really going to be a workhorse, like a big workhorse, honestly. And yeah, it's, see, this is the problem, is I don't want to dig too much into everything, because everyone does stuff differently, and 10,000 people have 10,000 builds out, so you don't really have to rely on me for it. Just look up, you know, people, or even just Google Destiny 2 armor build season 16 or like Witch King, and you're gonna be better off than having some schlub like me that is just regurgitating what is being said already in those other videos of people that know more about the game. I will offer Hunter right now, Mobius Quiver on Void, with, you know, with, you can either run Star Eater Scales. I just saw a really tasty build with Star Eaters that actually does more damage, but Mobius Quiver gives you the ability to drop an extra shot, and that is unbelievably, like, cracked on bosses right now. Like, you have Celestial Nighthawk, which is where you get this Celestial Nighthawk helmet, and you convert your Golden Gun on Bottom Tree, I mean it can be on any tree, but Bottom Tree specifically, into a one-shot murder weapon. And did he just dodge my slow-ass rocket? I'm definitely gonna die here. Titans, Thunder Crash, Curse of the Falling Star, all day. I like Helm of Saint 14. I think Doom Thank Cauldron. Did I say that right? I'm not a big Titan player, so a lot of that stuff really can put in good work for you. It is all trial and error. It is trial and error, I will say, armor builds, but definitely come into the best of your ability. If you can even match, like, say you're a Hunter main and you have Orpheus Rigs, and you can run, you know, Mobius Quiver with that Orpheus Rig build. Just spec into your intellect to be able to pass that super as much as possible, and that will be good enough for most teams right now. You know, Hunters really got helped out a lot because they were getting kind of worked over in higher end content, because Hunters were getting constantly nerfed, like Star Eaters got nerfed, Radiant Dance Machines got nerfed. Like, they weren't doing great, but now with the Void rework, they're doing fantastic. Just look up specs for like best Hunter build, like season 16, you know, Void 3.0, whatever you want to do. I would lean heavily into Void for all subclasses unless you need the Well of Radiance or Stasis for area control. Just be prepared for those kind of situations. Definitely look up videos of people saying that which weapons are really good right now. Like, I was planning on showing it off, but now I don't know, because I'm just kind of vibing on this build at the moment. I might still pull it out. I might pull it out the next activity we do. But be versatile. I know the funnel web with Substance and Frenzy has been an absolute monster. I was lucky enough to get 2 on my first 2 drops, and then I got a rangefinder one, but I wasn't super happy with it, so I ended up kicking that out. I was very lucky. It's a deep sight weapon. Okay, so that's a rule, and I'm going to recap because I'm going to go. This is going to be my rant since chat is literally just super pants over here, keeping it rolling. So thank you, buddy. I will I will say that definitely watch guides. Watch it enough so you walk in and have enough familiarity to not just come in completely blind. Definitely have an idea of how you're going to tackle things. Just my rocket. And I have a crate SMG which has 106 bullets in the mag. Crate is not a rifle, but I actually used that during my first run of POW for stunning the caretaker. I also used it for ad clear on the final boss encounter. It's a pretty good one if you can get a good roll on it. So yeah, number one, have a familiarity with the raid. Watch some damn guides. Do not be too prissy to think you're going to get carried, or do not expect the guys to carry you. Even if they're teaching and even if they say it, have some courtesy, have some familiarity. That's all I have to say. I have been on both ends of this. I have been on the end of, oh my god, like, I am straight up, oh my god, I have so many rounds in the mag, just slaying out. I sounded so jockey right there, I kind of hated it. Yeah, but just have some familiarity. You need it does look like an SMG. Sorry, I'm like trying to re-chat, but have some familiarity, have some courtesy. 2, show up with some form of weapons. You know, you don't have to have Gallahorn with the catalyst gun. You don't have to have, you know, all that stupid crap. Because really, you only need one Gallahorn, or else what are you doing with your life? You shouldn't be using 2 Gallahorns unless it's a situation in which you want to. Or you have something better, which is ironic because I think that was a moth. It looks and shoots like an SMG. It has a archetype of a vest weapon, which is very SMG-ish, if I remember correctly. Anyway, oh my god, what is clapping my ass? There it is. Yes, bring appropriate equipment. That means weapons that you are either told to bring or to the best of your ability can bring. Do not bring, you know, an underdog, unrelenting auto rifle into a raid unless specified to do so by the guys that will be helping you. There's no problem with teaching. Alright, rule number 3, and this one's pretty consistent, like, just listen to the people when they're telling you to do something. Unless they're outright being an ass, don't sit there and be like, well, I was just doing this. Like, they want to help you, or they're, if I can't get up on this thing, I will literally end it all. Yeah, so just don't think you know better because you're there for assistance, because you don't know better, and that's okay. It's okay to not know. I started out not knowing jack about rigs, thinking there's no way I'm gonna ever be able to do this. Like, that's how I started. I did Crota first. Go away. And I thought there's literally no possible situation in which I'm gonna get through with. I will never do it. I will never be able to raid. I always wanted to, and I will never be able to. That's how I felt. That's genuinely how I felt about it. And then here we are. I'm literally doing raids almost weekly. And I'm teaching. I'm, you know, like if you guys saw my Vault of Glass run from, what was it, last week, the week before? I can't remember anymore. I literally, like, I was teaching, you know, a couple people while I went, and I've been in that situation before. And just know that, like, hey, like, there's a reason people know the raids pretty well, and they're gonna, you know, they're gonna help you out. So just be open. Don't be a dick. Don't sit there and, oh, well, I know this and I know this. Like, if you don't know, you don't know, and it's okay to not know. Trust me. If anyone is trying to teach you and they're being an ass about it, you don't want that person teaching you anyway. There doesn't need to be elitism in Destiny 2 ever.
Good work. I've ordered a cruiser to perform a light
open this
bombardment
chest.
on the fleeing hive.
Excellent. Deploy a team to hold the area after we're through.
Already done, Empress.
Wow.
I
Okay.
can see now where Commander Zavala
I didn't realize we
gained his
completed a
tactical
quest step. After this, I will jump into probably Vanguard Ops, because that is what I want to do. I'll just dismantle the blue. I don't care about it. Compulsive Reloader and Focus Fury. So this is going into the vault not because I don't already have like 10,000 of those. It is, ooh, let me make sure I'm not being an idiot here. But because I need to hoard some deep sight weapons and just do an entire... Geez, everyone in the world on my friends list that plays Destiny is now online. So, yeah, just back to my like little rant about rules with raids is, you know, just be willing to learn. Also, don't take crap from people. If they're going to give you crap, that's ridiculous. Doesn't need to happen. Let's set up my next loadout. So we're going to go... I'll show you guys the power of the funnel web. And we're going to go... We're going to go Outbreak. No, we're not. We're going to go IS Luna. And we're going to go The Deathbringer. Okay, there we go. Font of Might, volatile. Oh, I need to 33, 36. That is a very good drop. I need to switch my ghost around here. The next part of Steven's rant about raiding, and this is just all up in the air too. This isn't like me trying to say like, ooh, like you guys need to listen to me. This is just my experience so far. Not that I'm the most experienced raider. There's plenty of people that are way better at this game than I am. However, in my experience, I have really run into issues with that stuff. Not the last thing, but one of the things I will say, in my personal rule, if you are ever going to raid with me, which the dream is one day to do a community raid night where I grab people and run them through Vault or something like that. Maybe something that's not super intensive on the callouts or whatever. Because I really would like to teach. Having said that, I have a rule that I am developing now, and it is there is no one in any encounter of a raid, unless specified by the raid's mechanics, that is going to ad clear. Unless, again, you're just trying to carry someone to be nice, you know. That's the only situation in which I'll be like, okay, you know what, at the end of the day, like, that's okay. One of my least favorite things to do is when you load up with a group and you ask them, hey, have you done this raid before? And they say, yeah, I have. And you say, okay, cool. What have you done in the raid? And they say, oh, I just was on ad clear. Let me tell you, as a personal, from experience, if you're with a raid group and all they want you to do is ad clear, they're basically telling you to get out of the way, we will handle mechanics, and you just stay out of the way. And I feel like that's hyper insulting. What's up, Nick? I feel like that's hyper insulting, you know, if somebody were to walk up to me and be like, hey, you're just gonna ad clear. Now, if it's for the mechanic part of it, totally understand that, man. Totally get mechanic-wise, like, okay, you need to keep the ads off this people if you're in the backup role or something like that. Deepstone Crypt is pretty good for that. If you're looking for that kind of role, is like, hey, like, you need to, good God, that is a good drop. I need a lot of enhancement cores, and I'm worried that, or upgrade modules, I'm worried I'm gonna nuke my stuff into the ground. I could probably put Osteostriga up to 38 because I'm using it a lot, and then I could probably actually dunk IS Luna up. Okay, let me do some logistical stuff before we catch that cutscene. But yeah, don't ever just show up to a raid saying like, oh, all I want to do is ad clear, because to me that just tells me like I don't want to learn the mechanics. I'm gonna just, yep, I'm gonna literally just destroy my materials. Why am I like this? This is why I'm always low on materials, because I constantly am like, I need to get this up, I need to get this up. Okay. So that's good enough. Let's go Osteostriga first. Yeah, baby. Yeah, don't just pop up and be like, oh, I'm a ad clear, because that just tells me that you want nothing to do with learning mechanics of a raid. You just want to have the easiest path forward. And to me, all that says is like, hey, just pull me through the raid, which is totally fine. except for when it isn't. You know? Let's see if I probably should be doing this on this because I need to have stuff raid ready. And then actually I'm gonna let this die over here. Yep. I could have probably found another one, but if I get another upgrade module by sitting in the Vanguard playlist or Vanguard ops, I will deal with it then. You may notice also, guys, I have literally no answers for like range. Like IS Luna is the closest I'll get. Anyway, yeah, don't pop into a raid closed-minded being like, I'm gonna add clear, because that kind of behavior immediately will set, like me personally, it puts me in a situation where I'm like, no, I don't want you doing ad clear. I want you to learn. Like, I want you to learn mechanics. Because who's to say, like, what happens in a situation like during Vow of the Disciple when I was running it, we were on the last boss battle and I somehow got the I got the leeching buff, and I had to upgrade it to emulating and then dunk it where they told me to, because one of our guys either missed it or went down. I don't remember the exact prerequisites of everything. But it would have been a wipe if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I hopped up and did it. Not that I am some big damn hero, but, like, you know, you have to know what's going on every aspect as best as possible, because if you're just ad clearing, what happens if somebody goes down and then all of a sudden on the fly someone's like, oh man, like, Steven, you gotta go pick up this buff and take it over here and do this. Like, let's meet with Kali. How do you say her name? I'm gonna shut up for this cutscene. I'm gonna try to shut up for this cutscene. I might go, oh dang.
Crow, how do you justify the innocent blood on your hands? It was honorable.
It was an accident.
The Cabal word for accident has 2 syllables. One is fault, the other responsibility. Honor the scion whose life was taken. A life for a life. That is our way.
That is your way, not ours.
You will not deny us justice.
Do what you believe is right. I did.
I will honor you. You demand a life for a life. Take mine.
Oh, snap. Growls thoughtfully.
Cabal reward bravery in the face of death. I accept. Your life is forfeit. You will serve the rest of your days on my war council as Brachus Forge.
Then it's done.
Yo.
You can't.
Did we just
Wood.
Did we just lose Saladin to the Cabal? That's wild, dude. Oh my god, I'm sorry, but that's... Bungie's storytelling is just in top notch the past year. I'm so here for it. Like, thank you. Like, the revelations in Witch Queen. Ryan, my guy, read the room. He just asked me to help with the dungeon. Ryan, buddy, pal. I would, but I'm streaming, and I can't break that. Sorry. I mean, I could, but that, you know.
I suppose you're here to say
Text him.
goodbye, eh, young wolf? Or to demand to know why? Because I chose to. I saw you fighting alongside Keidel's warriors on the moon. A strong alliance. The Vanguard needs it now more than ever before. But Zavala, I also saw the look in his eyes. He would have thrown it all away to protect one of his people. And for a time, he would have believed that was mercy. I'm starting to think people don't really listen to my stories. I was given a wish once, and I chose to fight a dragon, because we are what we survive. I will serve this alliance. My shoulders have borne more weight than this. My honor holds its luster through deeper stains. If this is the cost of tomorrow for the Vanguard, I will gladly pay it. Keitel stayed her hand when I placed myself at her mercy, because she chose to. That I can respect. I told Keitel she'd have to kill me to keep me from the Iron Banner. She said that wouldn't be necessary. In fact, she has a few ideas of her own. This may prove interesting. I left something in the helm for Crow. If he's half as smart as he thinks he is, he'll understand what it means. Until our paths cross again, young wolf.
Yo. Okay, like... So this means that, like, there could be a story reason for if they change up Iron Banner for some reason. And, like, I've been pretty harsh on Lord Salad Plates, as I call him, because I felt like his character was, like, kind of cool in D1, but then D2 it was like you're just like a standard, like, murderer. And so far, in, like, the 4 weeks we've got with him in here, I'm a massive fan. That is cool as hell. Alright.
It's
What's up,
over,
Zavulu?
Guardian. The Lucent Brood will never take the Scarlet Keep, and their invasion force is in shambles. I'm grateful Saladin stepped in when he did. He preserved the Cabal alliance without bloodshed. I'm afraid I was about to do something rash. All these centuries later, and Saladin is still saving me from myself. I decommissioned the psychic analysis program against Keitel's recommendations. I suggested she continue to collect the dead Hive lieutenants for incineration, but that seemed to put her mind at ease. She's been true to her word. Crow's life debt is paid. Our coalition is back on solid ground. I have my reservations,
This is wild.
but Saladin believes this is the best path forward. The Scion is avenged in the eyes of the Cabal, a gift that I assure you is not lost on the Empress. Most importantly, humanity finally has a voice on her
That's
war
true.
council.
That's true.
We must respect Saladin's choice.
Man, that's also crazy. Like, if you think about Saladin's able to, like, now get involved. Oh, and then I get a dog shit roll on that. Like, I hate it. I'm looking for a good peace of mind roll, so, like, let's complete Operation Elbrus. If I get one with Demolitionist, I mean, Adrenaline Junkie. So exciting. I need a primary that's a little bit more like, hold on.
It should have been me. I could have died.
Okay, well, he's
for
talking.
something
We're
I
gonna look
believed
over
in.
stuff.
You lack the self-awareness to know what you believe in. Your mind is a storm of guilt, both your own and someone else's.
This could work.
We put a gun in your hand and told you who we wanted you to be. And now you're struggling to reconcile a lifetime of Aldrin Sov's experience with only a few years of your own. We all die a final death. Yours was not meant to be today.
I was wrong about you, Saladin. I'm so sorry.
I respect you for sticking to your convictions, but let this be another lesson. Doing what you believe is right, as you have, as I have, doesn't absolve you from the consequences of those actions. Someone must always pay the price.
Wow, that's intense. I mean, if you think about it, like, it's difficult for them to lose Lord Saladin in that sense, but, like, at the same time, it's also like, well, now there is a voice on that war council, which is always good. Boy, I'm just gonna, like, I don't want that. It's garbage. Oh my gosh, I have so many. Like, Compulsive Reloader and Focus Fury is probably my best role there. Adrenaline Junkie is pretty close to a second, but, like, I'll have to clean that out some other time. Alright, let me take a look at what we've got looking around here. So now, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to hop into normal. There's a real life lesson. Someone else must always pay for your actions. That is 100% true. Oh, man. That's sad. It's fine. He'll be around. Okay, so let's go actually to the tower because I need to check on not strike, but whatchamacallit, bounties. Vanguard ops, that's going to be a bit for me to get used to it. Let me just, like, hunt on my friends list. Hey, look, it's Darkwolf. This guy was with me during my first clear of Vow. This might have been what he was using. Cool ass armor, man. Very cool armor. In fact, what is he doing right now? Is he in Vow? He is! Look at that. He's in Vow. Good for him. Look, he's also in Vow. He's trying to get Sherpas, so he's trying to get carries, like, so he can get people through. And yes, my funnel web, I did put a shader on so it looks kind of like Recluse, because I never had Recluse. And then they sunset it. Anyway.
Hello, Guardian.
Hello. Let's see. Multiple combatants, arc. I don't want to stasis. I don't want to finisher. I guess I could do that. If I'm not murdering them immediately, we'll do those two. Alright, let's jump back in. Do I have my ghost on for modularity? Yes, I do. So hopefully we will get lucky and get... My dog is drinking in the background. I don't know if anyone can hear, but she's literally drinking like she's never drank water in her life. Chanel, you okay, sweetie? Alright, never mind. She's out. Oh my goodness. As all of a sudden I just hear... Now this stuff is going to be... And this stuff is probably going to be like brain dead easy. Because it's going to be like 1350 power level. So, when I say, yeah, I think it's 1350. But yeah, I got to show you guys my all-out void build. I do have appointed Inquiry, which is from the, not the raid, from Wellspring, which I thought about doing tonight, but might grind that later. This thing's fun because it's 4th times and Demolitionist. That one's kind of a fun one. Oh, if this is the strike, it is. I'm going to be so annoyed.
Guardian.
No.
We've received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain. Commander Zavala has requested that I run tactical on this mission. Please allow me to help you with your invasion of the Inside Terminus.
Hello, Failsafe. You're familiar with this place.
Ow.
Oh yes, quite. The Vex were very active there when the Exodus Black first arrived on Nessus.
The Vex that murdered my crew came from there.
I'm sorry that you have to relive those memories.
It's alright. It's only taken me a few centuries to suppress them.
Yeah, if you don't have yourself a good funnel web, look at that. Granted, I have volatile rounds, so you basically make it have like a really intense version of Dragonfly. Like, look at that thing. I wish this had a range masterwork because it has a handling one. Like, that would have made this a 10 out of 10 god roll in my mind. Now, what can you do? If I eventually do get it, though, this thing will be dismantled immediately. Also, oh, this guy, a gentleman and a scholar is using Deathbringer. I think I shot too high. Yeah, this is why, like, people that don't want to sit here and say that Deathbringer is a sleeper meta, it is, because it is unbelievable, you guys. Unbelievable. I'm friggin' missed. Like, you saw that. I literally ruined their entire day. That was awesome. I am also out of rocket ammo because I suck. I also think rockets are your best over-round DPS option right now. For anyone looking at endgame or even just like basic content, like you're going to want to use rockets because they're just right now they're. I'll throw that too early. Look at that! Look at that! I'm just shooting for fun. What's my opinion on the Ukraine war? Oh, I addressed this like when the invasion happened. I don't want to bring politics and stuff into what's going on in the world. All I can say is I'm praying for the people in the Ukraine. I hope that everyone comes out okay. I hope there's a swift and as painless as possible end to this conflict because it's completely unfair to the civilians on both countries. Unfortunately, life and war is hell, and it always seems to work out in a crappy way of somebody just wanting to be, you know, overzealous. They want to do what they want to do, but you know, it's nowhere in. Jeez, it's nowhere of mine to make a political comment, you know. So, although I appreciate talking about it, and I don't want to, like, act like it's not happening, because that's not the reality of the situation, I also need to exercise
is getting dangerously skilled at
restraint,
this Vex architecture.
you know?
Maybe
So,
catch him.
I appreciate people talking about it, though, because that's the most important thing. I am a history buff, so talking about it is the only way to avoid repeating it, and I missed that grenade throw, baby. Dude, calm down with your little freaky ass, like, I'm gonna run around and smack everything. This thing is just unbelievably good. Are you using the Recluse? I'm actually not. This is, oh, look at the Deathbringer. Get it, buddy. Yes, I love Deathbringer. I'm not using Recluse, actually. This is Funnel Web. This is basically the Void version of Recluse. Although it gets random rolls, so it's not exactly the same, obviously.
Nice work, Captain. But you're gonna need one more.
I just put a shader on this to make it look kind of like Recluse because it was fun. Superfans, thank you so much. I hope you have a good time at martial arts. And I hope that you kick some ass, but be safe about it. Thanks for tuning in and keeping my chat popping, my friend. I appreciate you. Leave it to me to stand under something like that. Leave it to me. Marks are so cracked this season. Void 3.0 is going to be really hard to beat, and granted, I know I'm going to run into Arc and Solar, and I'm really going to enjoy all of it. So that's going to be a problem for me. But whatever. Vex are just like... I should probably save my rocket. Oh god. I smacked everything in my body right there, my guardian's body. I know this is like dumb, but I love this little jumpy thing.
Here's Kargan.
It's a load of crap, by the way, I'd like to point out. Load of bull hockey. See, and the beautiful thing about this build is with the, oh my god, whatever I'm using on my stupid gauntlets, I can't remember right now, Controverse Hold, like, with the Controverse Hold gauntlets, it really is like, you know, you use it, you get whatever you get back for your grenade from your, you know, gauntlet effect. And then you turn around, and then it's like, oh, like, let me just boost that up by shooting with your demolitionist and get grenade energy back. It really is just like a cracked, you know, cracked. Like, look, I already have my grenade back. Like, look at that. Just infinite grenades, pretty much. Grenades for days. Okay, I guess I'll go do this. Oh no, he's doing that. I'm good. I was like, what? I want to do one. I don't know why I have overload rounds on. It's very unnecessary. But here we are. I notice I only have 2 Deathbringer shots, and that makes me sad. I think there's heavy out there. I'm just gonna wait till. There's lots of heavy. What's up, Kurgan?
I'm pretty sure he realizes we're not going to let him get away with stealing the data while we're here.
See if we can.
Correct, friendly ghost.
Melted him.
Several Cabal
Melted
transports are
him.
inbound to your position.
Just like to point out, everyone.
Secured, Commander Zavala.
You asked for it.
Cracked ass void.
What intel did you discover?
Fortissimo.
There's only one data artifact
Fortissimo.
here, labeled Oxa,
What is it?
and it's seriously corrupted.
Outlaw
Metadata says it
Elemental.
was
Nope,
last
I need the
accessed
legendary
by
shards.
Odzot
I'm so sorry.
centuries ago. What is
Compulsive
Odzot?
snapshot.
And who is Odzot?
Oh, I think that's going to the vault because I think that might be a PvP weapon. Yes. Yes. Did I do anything? No. Gotta remember to my stuff into a crowd with my super, or else I'm just gonna be egg on my face. Let me go to the Destiny app, and by the way, look at my cool Spider-Man pop socket. I know I probably brought that up last time I streamed, but I got really excited again, so transfer. Ooh, I didn't even check the masterwork. It is a reload speed. Gross. There's very few times I look at reload speed and get excited, if I'm being honest. Very few times. I really need to get my Night Watch and my IS Luna upgraded. is like a must gotta do soon, you know. Oh goodness, excuse me, Lord.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down.
Devil's Lair, baby. Let's
Beneath
go.
the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair.
Now, part of me wants to
and the
switch
High
back to
Citadel,
my murder
filled
build.
with strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Yeah, whatever. We'll just rock with this for a little bit. This is like grenades for days build. Love it. I hope Ryan's okay with literally everyone knowing that he's like desperately trying to look for people to do a dungeon with. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I already kind of committed to doing a solo stream, I would probably help him. But it depends on what dungeon. If he's because like that's the thing too. Is like again, you gotta know what you're doing. You can't just like throw yourself into a dungeon without knowing. It's a mini raid. I mean, yeah, we are just really like let's just speedrun this, I guess. Dude and I are just literally couldn't be bothered. Oh no. Okay, let's get our finishers taken care of in this room. Oh no! Oh, I was too strong. Wait, come here. I was kidding. Haha. Come here. Is there anyone else? Oh, God. It's just so annoying. Trying to get the finishers and you're just too strong. You get to kill them. Ah! There it is. Now we can stop worrying about that stupid crap. And look at that. Nod. Oh man, I hit him right in the face. How awesome was that? What's up, bud? Oh. Stupid. Did I hear Arbalest? Is this guy using Arbalest in normie ass stuff? Like, okay. This is the most disrespectful thing I've ever done to any ads. This thing is so unbelievable, man. Like, I know it's not cool to say, but man, if you missed out like that, I feel... I'm talking shit, Steven. You literally just chuck... Is this drag using like a... What are you using? Look at that. Look. Look at that. Just, no one even did anything. They just died. And that's why you want to spec right. Like, if you spec your builds correctly, you can really, like, give yourself such an advantage. Like, I'll tell you right now, all I can think about is, like, I'm gonna run this in Deepstone Crypt. Like for sure, in that third encounter, like 100%, I'm gonna run this build that I'm running right now. I think I might have tried, and we just didn't get it done. Yeah, expect just kind of like since I'm vibing out here, there is a lot of incoming raid content, you know, whether that be whether that be the new raid, Last Wish, Deep Stone, Vault. Like, I want to definitely be doing raids a lot more because the content is fun, and eventually, like, I want to start trying to get through them as fast as I can, beat my best scores. I want that guy to die, just fight. Okay, anyway. Yeah, but, like, I would love to do it eventually, a community raid night. I'd love to do a rush. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I've heard a couple people talk about it where, like, I mean, it would require quite a bit of planning, but you bebop in with friends and you, let me take care of that. Doesn't feel like it's super wasted. But you bebop in with friends, and you guys do like raid rushes. Like you get through as many raids as you possibly can in like a stream. You know, I really would love to do that. I think that'd be fun. I mean, granted, you gotta find a team that's able to do that. I have to learn how to do it because, like, although, like, again, I've done every raid in the game that's in the game currently. I am not an expert on Last Wish. I am definitely not an expert on Vow. I know Deepstone Crypt pretty well, but I'd need some more, like, running with it. And Garden of Salvation I've only done once with Divinity. I'd love to learn that thing legitimately. Ooh, thanks for the invisibility, my guy. Now, this part is where I'm at an extreme disadvantage. Because, boy, let me tell you.
The lair is up here under that colony ship. Just on the other side.
Let me tell you, man.
All those devils.
Ooh, man, that was some good range right there. Man, it's just like absolute murder for void murder from above. Need to find a group of enemies. And I've got to ruin their day with a Nova Bomb. I think I know exactly where to do it, too. If these guys aren't absolute gamers, we will be able to do it. There has got to be something to be said about the fact that I just chucked that and I don't even know if I got it fit. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it just a beautiful sight? Look at that. Woo! Man, this is just void is... It's really going to be really, really hard for me to... Excuse me. For me to end up, like, using anything else but void. I mean, maybe stasis for some challenging content. Maybe. But void just feels like you can kind of handle whatever's in front of you, because look at that, we're just clearing rooms. Not even trying. If you guys haven't yet, I'm dead serious. Spec out into Void 3.0. Like, if you're playing this game and you're not, do it. Do it. Look up videos. Do a bunch of, you know, that is a little bit of an overreaction right there. We need definitely not right now. I mean, it's already back. Let's see how much damage this does. Whoa, dude! This little twerp, if he's not ruining my day. Look at that. He just melts them. Melts them. That was a bit of a waste. I'm just like sleepwalking through the strike. Jeez. Sorry, it's probably not very entertaining content for everyone. Are you kidding me? I'm just like not even trying with this right now. There he is. He's gone. Woohoo! There's a part of me that misses running down to get the chest down there. I'm sorry, the Fourth Horseman Catalyst? Was this season 10?
And they'll find ways to survive.
And yes, everyone, I legitimately got the Fourth Horseman. And I also legitimately got Fellwinter's Lie. I had to wait for the damn door, man. I had to wait for the door. If you don't know what that means, look up a video on it. Because it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. It's like 1,000 shotgun kills. Just unbelievable, man. I have legit PTSD from that. I could probably throw these on my necrotics, or probably better yet, I should probably throw them on my Lycan gloves. Okay, so we haven't even got a whatchamacallit to drop yet, but we'll get there. Purple beam effect? You don't say. Okay. I don't like that that's a consumable still. I feel like we live in a society where that should not be a consumable. 36. 37. Ooh, so we can kind of play with that a little bit. Thank you. I just need 2 upgrade modules because I am bad at saving my stuff. I swear to God, if it throws me back into that one strike that we just did. Okay, it's even worse than I thought. I hate this strike.
On the edge, as well as Cranky. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking about how much Golden Age tech might be in there. It's go time.
Did I miss the first pulse?
Concern, Cade Unit. Thank you, Captain.
By the way, this on higher levels really sucks.
Guardian, Operation Piccolo is yours.
Operation Piccolo. Oh my God! Did that dude just really get? That's my teammate, I guess. Hey, buddy. You want to not have that happen? Kids these days, so disrespectful. I don't even know if they're kids, but like.
Left us another trail. We'll find them.
I've never optimized getting up here fast. Okay, so I literally just had to go this way. Nice, I missed. Where'd he go? Hey, punk. I don't care, I'm slowed, I don't care, 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 I don't care. I just got all the way over here for nothing, so not vibing on my teammates. Don't feel very teammate-ish. I mean, where are you going, Marauder? Now I have enough psychogenic, that's what it's called. There you go, I'm dead.
Captain, may I speak with you?
Are you okay?
Don't mind me and Zavala. We'll just...
Get baited, idiot.
I cut the vanguard. Too many voices for me to focus. Fallen or wrecking the ship. Scavenging my circuits for parts.
Get baited, idiot. Turns this into a murdered like explosion SMG, and I'm here for it. To be honest. Oh my God. Okay, you deal with it then. Trying to be that guy, but a bunch of meathead titans tonight.
I'll be right back.
Literally, just pay like a fifth of the attention.
Like
okay,
some kind
screw
of
this.
arc. Probably best to keep arc energy away.
Where'd he go? Bamboozled me, man. I want to use a super, but I don't have one because I used it. Like, my intellect's probably not the best. I mean, I think it's decent. It's like in the 80s. Like, it's in tier 8. Like, it's gotta be somewhat decent. How cute of you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that reloading. You guys want to actually do the part that you're supposed to be doing? That'd be dandy. I'd be here for it. Okay, so I'm gonna need... We're at 52 because these guys want to bebop around like... Please get up here. Look, guys, I put down a healing rift for you. You do it. And that wasn't the G-darn... I don't understand what multi-kill means. This part has never taken this long before. Okay, I guess I'll just come back here. Hang out with the ghosts since these guys want to roam.
The barrier is down. My scan showed them falling arc energy.
Idiots. I shouldn't be rude.
Including the barriers.
Arc
Woo.
overloads Vex systems. They
Shouldn't
start
be.
leaking milk.
Mustn't grumble.
Failsafe. The path opened up again.
Okay,
Locked
do
onto
I
a second
even
array
wanna...
of pulses. Let's grab them. Lovely.
I'm not trying to say that all Titans are like that with Frans. And again, I'm a flimsy-ass warlock. We just got gunned down. You guys, man. You. Some vehicle in cooldown. Yeah, it's because it got murked. Hey, can you not do that? That'd be great. Oh my god. I'm just having fun at this point. Alright, let's make sure our stuff is actually reloaded.
Hello? Everything okay? I'm so glad I can hear myself in the feed again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
We're fine. Failsafe was just being fidgety.
Ew, it's a walker. Look at that, man. Like, look at that damage. How do you not spec out people? I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't know how people are just ignoring it and running other things, but feels bad for people. Alright, teammates, group up. I really don't want to deal with like that mad rush of enemy killing that happens right at the start there. Please shoot the slow bombs if you're in matchmaking Vanguard ops, please. Because if not, you're just kind of a scum fuck. Oops. Probably shouldn't have dropped the F-bomb. I've been doing so good. Oh, dude. You moron. Didn't even check it. Dude, it's just the most cran-eating behavior I've ever seen right now. It's just like... Alright.
Did you hear that?
Found him! Look at my whiff on my melee. It's pretty funny. Who's dead? Who's dead and why? Oh my god, you guys. Like, really? Are we just not feeling our vibes today? Like, what is going on here? I just killed myself. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. I was supposed to go a little farther out, so I will take absolute responsibility for such a thing. I think he's right by me. Where is he? Are we really... I just aimlessly shot my rocket.
My systems have recovered. Have you found any artifacts from the crew?
Not
Any
one
burial
upgrade
sites?
module so far.
Nothing but a fallen fortress built on
Not
your old colony ship. I'm sorry.
one.
That's okay. I guess.
No Golden Age ray guns?
Yeah, we'll just dismantle
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
a few of these.
Well, come on back,
Luna
Guardian.
faction
You
needs to
got
go
some
up next. 36, 35. Where are we at? 37 on that one? Cool, cool. Well, we're getting some materials. Okay, let's switch it back to the interesting murder. Osteostreak. Alright, there we go. The murder stuff. I don't know. I put up 96. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Who's to say? Oh, was that my void? That was probably my void drop. If I don't get a single upgrade module, I'm going to be a little salty about it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Whoa. Man, I got out my keyboard here for literally the only reason was to be like, oh, like,
continue to claw at the walls
look
of
at
our
this.
city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of a cosmic
we're doing
in the
it
shadow of an
again.
old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lake.
We've bounced from
and the
Nessus
High Servitor,
to Earth
faithful in their
to
strength.
Nessus.
We must destroy this machine.
Yeah, we've got
and
Nessus,
send their souls screaming back
Earth,
to hell.
Earth, Nessus. And we've done Devil's. We'll be doing Devil's Lair our second time right now, which is quite interesting. Let me tell you. Well, I don't have jack for range, but here we are. Are we just riding? We're just getting through like as much as we possibly can here. Yeah, we literally just didn't care. Oh, he's using the skitter scare. Let's go. I love the skitter scare. The spooter sparrow. Is that a Titan?
Fallen and Hive. Let's hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Bro, me too. Poison attack. Because everyone is using Osteostreak nowadays. But are you using it with the catalyst, my friend? Who's with that, like, teleport crap? That's kind of awesome, man. Like the Titans. You spec right? This thing just shoots forever. That's kind of awesome. There's a really shoddy throw right there. I don't want to talk about it. Is there nothing of the sorts? Hey, if you want to just assist at any time, Mr. Poison Bro. Oops. 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 Oh my god. Can we... What was going on? I was clicking it. That's fine. Sure, dude. Why is he being such a little beaver about that? We're all so impressed, man, that you can move around as a Titan. I'm used to you just like eating noodles. Just kidding. I know I spec my Titan for resilience because I basically, as a standard, I spec my characters for class ability recharge rate. So like my Hunter's gonna have higher mobility, my Titan's gonna have higher, oh boy, higher whatchamajigget, you know, resilience. My brain was not working there. And then I have, you know, and then my Warlock is typically pretty high recovery. That was a really bad shot. The only thing that is a bit of a bummer here that I will say is the fact that getting my... Never mind. I was like getting this to go with volatile rounds is a little bit on the trickier side, but man, when it gets cooking, look at this thing. I just hit for 52 with a grenade, like a friggin' like a wave grenade, man. 52k. Like, you can't tell me that's not good, because I won't believe you. If nobody wanted their bounties taken care of, because here I am. Egg on my face. Anyway, there's more. Yummy, 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 boy. Oh, man. It's a great osteostrega you have there. It'd be a shame if somebody ruined it.
Barrier is down. We can move now.
Shoot. Look at that. Look at that. Man, you're so fast. I'm just being salty because I didn't like the way he like booped me out of the way. Just because like I'm a slower warlock doesn't mean you have to chase me. Excuse me. Bye, bitch. See you later. Bye. I think he is faster than me, but that's okay because... Oh, I barely caught the edge of that. You have fun over there. I'm gonna just clean up over here.
Just on the other side of all those depths.
Okay, where's that? Man, I don't care about that last one. Oh my god! It's all good. They do be like that. Let's see if any of these guys are going to be team players. Is the guy that I was talking smack about getting promoted know me? He is. Thank you, nice guy. I'm sorry. Now I feel bad because I was like, oh, this guy's a punk, and like, you know, he's just taking a little while to kill this brig, but yeah, man, like, oops. Area. There we go. Volatile rounds, baby. Yeah. Oh! Snap. See you later. Need more grenade launcher ammo. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it took me until a week before or of the Witch Queen's launch to get this Deafening Whisper grenade launcher. I didn't know wave grenade launchers were even a thing, and that is my vibe. I love the fact that you don't have to be super precise with it, and you can kind of just be like, figure it out. Oh, you lucky little minx. This is going to be not. Now this one's going to be a little different because I don't have the Deathbringer to like hit super duper good, but whatever. Hello. That does have a lot of poison burst, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna unload the Ah! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What's killing them? Lucky little rooster. Sir, can you please get the living hell out of the way? We're gonna unload into the baby server. Doing good, doing good. See, this is better for ad clear. Like absolutely crap for ad clear.
Well done.
Upgrade module?
Sepix Prime cast a
Upgrade
great shadow
module?
over the city. Will this destruction
Upgrade?
fall
Okay,
heavily
14%.
on the weaker?
Mmm.
But we must stay
Neat.
vigilant.
Except for
Fallen
when
or
it's
cracked,
not.
They'll find ways to survive. They always do.
I don't know what I was doing there. What's the roll on this? It is Pulse Monitor and Turn a Bit. I should probably upgrade Highest Luna next, and then also Night Watch, because those are pretty significant weapons in my repertoire. Okay, now we're starting to get to that point where, like, I'm starting to kind of need even more because my gear is starting to get over the hump, which is good, don't get me wrong. We'll rock the ad clear loadout. One more. We'll see. Let's get this Fabled rank with Zavala up. Let's do that. Maybe one more. And then we'll call it for tonight because I'm tired. Oh, man. I know this wasn't the most exciting stream, and I know I'll be repeating that at the end too. But you know what? Sometimes it's just got to get done. We ended up just like doing the seasonal activity and wrapping up that part of the quest, so still was cool. Did the same guy stay with me? Because that's a little strange. A lot of times I don't like to stream basic content because I don't want to... If this is what I think it's going to be, okay, no, it's the Scarlet Keep. This is a fun one. Yeah, I'm down. I might switch my loadout, to be honest, for Voyager. I'm going to do it, actually. Just to keep things fresh, let's do it. There. Yeah, baby.
I must once again ask you to venture into the dark.
It's okay,
Move
Eris.
quickly, but carefully, Guardian.
Yeah, I know it's not the most exciting stream, and again, I will preface this at the end and like do my whole spiel. But like sometimes I just kind of want to just like do like a normal stream, you know? Like I'm just gonna stream something kind of basic and not really heady, because I don't know. I just don't see the point in. Not every stream is going to be a raid or a dungeon. I mean, honestly, I really want to do like a farm of the prophecy dungeon with all my characters, like rotate through. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah, we'll deal with that when we get there. Oh my god, if I could aim. This guy is a tryhard, is he not? I mean, go for it, buddy. You go. Just look at that, dude. There's no way anyone can stand up to that. I have really got to, I can't even think straight from rolling them up. I really have to spec out my primary. I gotta get a kinetic that's better for, like with Demolitionist, it is better for this situation because I'm telling you, man, it is a bit of a bummer. To like, Ice Luna's great, like the hand cannon's great. I used to rock Judgment, but it's the same archetype as, you know, the other. As Overkill. Who cares? My grenade's right back.
The bridge is lowered. Let's move.
I don't know what's happening. I've jumped too far. I've never done that before. That guy's got me in the speedrunner mentality. Like, he's super fast and try hard, so I'm like, I gotta do that. But, these volatile rounds are unbelievable, man. The only thing I will say is the suppression effect is a bit of a bummer, because I can't use the suppression mod as much as I want. Every grenade kill blocks volatile. That's unbelievable. And it's just constant explosions all around. And I've got my grenade back already, so it's like, see ya, dude. Yeah, this funnel web is unbelievable, man. Like, if this is how Recluse used to be, I can see why it was such a toxic loadout. Like, oh my gosh, like, look at this. We're tearing through this strike right now. I was running my mouth, but I kind of respect this guy now. Give me that volatile, baby! That dude just teleported, and I will have no other words. And the thing that's kind of cool is, like, I was using it technically before I spec'd out for it. Like, look, I have Void and Volatile both up at the same time. The only thing that's going to suck is I have... And then Vest Stinger will activate occasionally. Look at that. Yes, yes. Any more? Yes, some more. Oh, that was a glitch. Give me Volatile. Oof. Look at that. Dude, get out of my way. You are literally harshing every good vibe I have right now. Like, time it with the weapon boost, like... I'm probably even spec'd out a little wrong. This might be my favorite. Like, I really do enjoy the Osteostriga build with Necrotic. I think that's a really cracked build for ad clear. It is just the ferocity of the funnel web, volatile rounds, void build is just... It's about, like, hitting really hard, really fast, and I love it. You know, I was thinking about instead of running... Because right now I have major spec on it, so it does more damage to the champions, but, like, really, I should be running backup. Like, I really should. I think Osteostriga had to be a 600, right? It had to be a 600 RPM. There's no way that would have even, like, kind of cut it as, like, a... Just volatile, yes. And then my grenade's back. Woo. Wasting volatile right now. It's on me. range. I want a range roll of this so bad. Like, this is my only problem, is like I have to pair it with, you know, if I paired this in Vault of Glass with like the Galler Horn and ooh, and then I could run. Hello. If I paired it with Galley, I could run a Night Watch with it. Ooh, and that would be tasty. Night Watch, this for keeping like the ads clear. Night Watch for shooting oracles, and then I run Gallahorn for damage or Sleeper. Yes. Oh yes, luxurious toast. Right, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. I always like how I get like 3 tapped on this elevator. It's a little ridiculous, to be honest, man. They shouldn't be getting 3 tapped. Teammate's gone forever. Oh no, he deed. He was deed. We can go get him. Start pushing this through. Really? Like, you don't... Look at that. Yeah, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna try to... Oh, you little bitch. I mean, I overthrew it. It's on me. Dude, get on the... Alright. Don't really know why he's doing that, but... Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Get under the bed. Ooh. Alright. Absolute gamer. Like, calm down. Fine, I'll take that. Ha! Darn it. Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Okay, are you going that way? I shall go also that way because there's no other way, but I will take the other way. Really bad throw on Log Grenade. Oh my god. Can I stun lock you? Maybe. Ooh. Truth teller, maybe? Pushladoon. Pushladoon. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Sorry, bud.
Here she comes.
Look at that damage, baby. Just saying. Person. Look how cracked Deathbringer is, you guys. Get on the level of Deathbringer. I'm so excited that I worked really hard to get Deathbringer, so by that I mean I did the quest. Oh man. The double death. You hate to see it. You hate to see it in normal playlist. Dude, I'm so sorry. Hex Warrior, I'm a doofus. I definitely should have killed it, but I didn't because I suck. Oh my god, that was so overkill. There was no need for that. And I'm so here for it.
Eris, it's over.
Literally
Ashladun is
nothing.
This is a relief to hear. But Hashladoon's presence is no coincidence.
Funnel web with a deep
Hive
sight.
must have grander ambitions for the
Ooh,
pyramid's
woo.
influences.
Okay, let's get out of the playlist
Return
before
to
I
me.
start.
There's much to discuss.
Oh no! He died. Okay, return to orbit. Hey, get those kills up, baby. I didn't create a single orb because they hate it. Killing Wind and Adrenaline Junkie. That is a bummer, but we are going to keep it just purely based on that. Watching you stream from here, your Xbox, my eyes hurt. Oh, is it because my little, watching you... Sorry, let me... So, shout out to H2O Wolfman. I did shout you out in the beginning for helping me get through my first vow run. Also, chest won't drop once you're close to cap. Blue stop dropping now. Ooh, interesting. Your FOV, you're stuck at 60. I'm at 105. Oh, yeah, man. It is hard out here, but check this out. Watch. Ooh, God. If I could spell, dude. I can't type. I'm a horrible typer. But yeah, check it out. I got my sorry, man. See, I'm doing raids straight up on Xbox, so like everyone feel bad for me. Yes, I know it's about time. I just needed to plug my keyboard in. I don't know what took me so long to like. I guess it's because I never felt the need to do it. And it's a reload. Learn to spell and maybe you type callouts for Val. Hey, you know what? I'm working on it. Be nice. Oh man. I'm gonna throw that fun. I guess I'm going to the tower. I might as well just physically wait until I pop in here because I'm about to end actually because I am sleepy, lemon sleepy. You said nice. What's that? Oh, my funnel web?
That address.
Is that what you're talking about? The only reason I'm keeping it is because I'm hoarding deep sight weapons to just, like, crush through them. Since they've got the caps on the stiff anyway.
Checking.
Anyway. Okay, all these. I'll just take all these and just hold what's being nice. Oh, I get what you're saying. Sorry. Slow brain, not working very well. Honestly, man, do I really want to just hoard a blue? No, I'll get him around.
She said she wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll keep that one. It's kind of in the same wheelhouse. Honestly, the only reason I'm hoarding like certain blues is so I can get the quick upgrades, but I really should get my Boots of the Assembler up because I know that'll be helpful at some point. Like if somebody else is Lunafaction welling, I can run that. Okay, let's just decrypt all these. I don't give a crap. Give me materials. I'm literally just farming for stupid ass materials. Okay, well this one can go away then. This can go. Look how clean I keep stuff. It's because I have like minor OCD with stuff. I just need to keep it clean. Honestly, the only reason I keep transverse steps around is for the mobility and sprinting boost. I could just put it away and just like get good. That's another option. Okay, let me throw this funnel web into the vault. Store. Is there anything else I want to dump in there? Is this any good? Tunnel vision, focus fire, not really. Word. I think that'll about do it. So let me obviously bring my guardian over here somewhere. That way we can exit at a cool time. I like to Slide. Alrighty, cool. Well, there we go. Let me just flip over here. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Sorry, I know it was a little bit of a boring stream. Sometimes you got to do stuff like that. We took care of this week's seasonal activity, so we're all squared away on Operation Elbrus, which was really cool. Got some pretty cool story beats. Big fan of what they're doing. Saladin is now part of what the hell is her name? How do you pronounce it? Whatever. The Cabal War Council. That is very cool. I think there's changes coming for Iron Banner. Should be a good time. Other than that, just gonna do some minor raid prep for next week if we are in fact doing it, which that is the plan. We will try to get through VOW. I need to do a lot of homework to make sure I know what is happening because, good God. Cadle, thank you, Mike. Big thanks for that. But guys, thanks so much again for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's under the same way you can find me under here on YouTube. It's OpeitSteven, OPEITSSTEVEN. If you like the content you see here, make sure you're following me on those socials because that is where I post any and all updates and Instagram stories, tweets, any change of plans, any adjustments, any cancellations, all get announced there as promptly as I can. Other than that, guys, if you do like the content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. We're growing as a channel. Love it a lot. Expect more Destiny in the future. As for Thursday, we are actually going to be taking another break from this game, and I will be doing the much anticipated part 5, I believe, maybe even 6 of my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Nuzlocke challenge with the motion controls. Should be a good time. Come in, name a Pokemon that I catch. Yeah, it should be a good time. Other than that, next week, plan for more Destiny. Raids, dungeons, probably raids. Let's be honest here. Ideally, I'd like to get through VOW on Tuesday if possible, then maybe Last Wish on Thursday. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Guys, thank you again so much for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 days.